All right. I'm in a different room this time. Okay. So, functions workouts this week. So, let's review those. To start off, the first part will be our strength work. This is just our gymnastics work that we've been doing each week. We got our 10 ring assisted pull ups, 10 to 20 side plank holds per side, and then 10 to 20 alternating reverse lunges. The idea here is, again, we're working on kind of different sections of our body, upper, lower, and our core, and working on building gymnastics strength. So this is going to help you guys build good tendon strength, help build positioning, body awareness, just because this is more just you're moving your body than you are moving something else around you. So you guys have been doing this pretty regularly, so let's build up, make it challenging for yourselves, and make sure that each set feels tough. You don't want to just kind of work through this just to get the motions out. You want to get something out of it each time. So if you need to bump up the reps or even make something weighted and make it more challenging, go for it. Workout today. This is a chipper, so we got a row to start and end. So we're going to start with that 500-meter row for the guys, 400 for the ladies, and then 3 rounds of 15 sit-ups, 15 arch raises. You're going to go back and forth for 3 rounds. And then when you're done, we're going to go into that row one more time to finish off. So actually, I'm going to make a little modification on this as I'm looking at it right now. We're going to make it 20. Let's make it a little more challenging, just a bit. So, midline is going to be challenged on this workout. So, core, both on the front and the back side, even on the row too, as well. When you're leaning back in that row, your core is going to get activated. So, today you're going to be left off with a good kind of core workout, probably a little sore in the next few days as well. So, that's Monday. Our functions workout for Wednesday. We've got a little bit of a different kind of style today. We're going to work on the isometric still, but we're going to isolate each muscle group and work on different ones for 15-second holds. The idea is going to be to create awareness of the muscle and build some strength. So we're going to do a bicep hold for 15 seconds. Then we're going to go into a glute med hold. So we're going to activate our glute med. That's the lateral part of our butt there. And then we're going to work on the spinalis muscle, which is on the back side of our body. It's a muscle group that's running really close to the spine itself. So we'll be doing some activation for that and different kind of variations. But the idea, again, like I said, is let's get aware of where those muscles are on our body to create the proprioception of it and also start to build strength by being able to coordinate activation of those muscles. Then our workout, we should be primed up. Body should be good to go for this one. 10 rounds for time, 5 dual kettlebell deadlifts, and then we got 7 push-ups. So this is a strength workout. I put a note in there, choose tough progressions for each movement in order to hit the stimulus of the workout today. So deadlifts should be tough. Push-ups should be tough as well. If you go into this one where you're just like flying through these, where you're doing each round in about 30 seconds, then we're kind of missing the intent of this workout today. So make sure you guys challenge yourselves. If you want to get a cardio stimulus, you can, but it's just not enough reps to do that. So it might be a little too easy for that. But that's not the point of today. The point is to hit strength more rather than the endurance today. So that make sure you are actually keeping that in mind when you're choosing your progressions. And for the time cap today, we're going to put it as a 10-minute time cap. So if you were to aim to finish this one in the 10 minutes, we're looking at a minute per round. But if you only get like 8 rounds done, I'm still pretty happy with that because that's a good chunk of this workout and you'll still hit the stimulus of this. Thursday. Okay, we got lots of work to do. Midline strength is the focus. We're going to work on our external obliques. So those are muscles on the front side of our body, kind of close to our abdomen there. Then we're going to work on motor control. How do we move our upper spine individually from the rest of our body? And then vertical eye drills to help us with activation and also better posture. And again, at the end of the day, all of these muscles, all of these joints are moving as a result of the brain activating. They're not working individually on their own. So in order to get right to the root of the areas that actually activate the brain or activate those muscles, we're going to go straight to the brain. So that's why we're working on vision. That's like a big portion of your posture, of your muscles activating, especially on the backside of your body. So vision is going to be super important, and then actually being able to control those movements, which is where we're doing our motor control, and then the muscle group work too as well. There's a lot of different sensors on our muscles, so we want to be able to activate those and actually just know where it is on our body. So hopefully that gives you some idea of kind of what to expect on that first half. And then our workout today, 3 minutes on, 2 minutes off. You're going to start with a 5/400 meter row, and then whatever time is remaining, you're gonna do max weighted walking lunges for distance. So I'd expect you guys to kind of have about a minute for the lunges and about 2 minutes of work on the row. Today we're working on endurance and stamina. So the stamina is really going to come from that leg endurance, or the leg stamina. That's where you're feeling kind of that burn in your legs and you kind of need to take a break. You can't do any more. That's where we're really challenging stamina. Endurance is going to be more of how well our body can deliver the right energy supply to each of the muscle groups and also try to flush things out. Stamina is going to be more of what can those individual muscle groups do and utilize the energy that it actually has. So kind of really cool things. We're working on two different kind of aspects in this workout today, and making a good little challenge where you have to kind of fight for that, for those walking lunges. You can't kind of take your time on the row. And then going into our Saturday workout, this is going to look similar, and we're winding down to the end of the cycle. So we're actually going to be slowly getting closer and closer to what we tested in the beginning of the cycle. Just earlier to that, we're going to still do that 3 rounds for reps, 3 minute AMRAP of 4 burpees, 6 kettlebell swings, and then 8 step ups. I did some modifications to it. Rest 3 minutes, and then 3 minute AMRAP on the bike. Rest 3 minutes. Going to go through that 3 rounds. The goal again is to build your endurance in this one. So just keep moving. That's the key thing. Try to just be consistent across those 3 rounds today. And then last workout of the week, we got our partner / individual workout, 5 rounds for time, 400 meters run, split up, and then 60-second dual kettlebell front rack hold, and then 20 barrier get over. So really cool workout today. We got a little bit of strength and conditioning, more tailored or geared towards odd object kind of movements. So holding kettlebells are kind of awkward to hold in that front rack, really going to burn the shoulders, make it hard on the breathing. And then the barrier get overs are basically trying to get over top of the boxes a little bit higher that you've seen. It's going to help you build or work on the agility, the strength, trying to move your body weight over something or trying to climb over something. So a lot of cool little skills and fitness skills that you're going to get out of this workout today. So hope you guys can show up for this one and get a good sweat on your Sunday. Other than that, hope you had a blast on the week, and we will see you on the next week for our next review of the programming. Have a good one, guys.